والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, and upon his family and his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day. Proceed, ya ikhwan. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa' wa min qalbin la yakhsha' wa min nafsin la tashba' wa min du'a'in la yusma'. Verily, ya Allah, we seek refuge with you from knowledge that has no benefit, and from a heart that has no fear, and from a soul that has no satisfaction nor contentment, and from a dua that goes unanswered. From a dua that goes unanswered. Proceed, يا إخوان. فنرحب بكم جميعا إلى هذه السلسلة العلمية في تعليمنا اللغة العربية. So we welcome each and every one of you to this series of classes, whereas we're learning from the science of the Arabic language. ولأصحاب الكتب وصلنا إلى قراءة جديدة على صفحة 75. So for all those that have the book, alhamdulillah, we have arrived at a new reading on page number 75. Page number 75. طيب, وعنوان هذا الدرس داخل الشقة. So today's topic or title, address, is داخل الشقة, inside of the apartment. Today's topic of the reading, we're going to write داخل الشقة. You can say شقة or you can say شقة. داخل الشقة, inside the apartment. طيب, وعندنا بعض الكلمات. So we have some new vocabulary. الكلمات الجديدة. We have some new vocab. والحمد لله رب العالمين. وقلنا للإخوة قبلوا والأخوات كذلك. And we mentioned to our brothers, likewise our sisters, some time ago, الكلمات الجديدة في السنة الأولى حتى الثانية. يا إخوان, على الطالب الجديد أن يركز على حفظ الكلمات. We mentioned for the new student of knowledge, his first year, even into the second year, the most important thing is حفظ الكلمات, learning, memorizing vocabulary. هذا أهم شيء في السنة الأولى والثانية. وهذا للمجتهد. In your first year, even your second year, you want to focus on vocab. And this is someone that's diligent. فلا أعني بهذا أنه لا يدرس النحو ولا الصرف. لا, يدرسهما لكن لا يركز عليهما. This does not mean the new student does not study grammar and he does not study morphology or sarf or syntax. No, he studies them, but he doesn't focus on them. طيب اكتبوا هذا. Write this down يا إخوان. الفرق بين التركيز والتعليم. Write this down يا إخوان. الفرق بين التركيز والدراسة. You brothers and sisters, write this down يا إخوان. اكتبوا هذه الجملة. اكتبوا هذه الجملة. Write this sentence down. الفرق بين التركيز والدراسة. The difference between focusing and studying. ففي السنة الأولى يدرس الطالب الجديد النحو والصرف. نعم، لكن لا يركز عليهما. So in the first year, the new student of knowledge of the Arabic language, he studies grammar and sarf. Yes, he studies grammar and syntax, but he does not focus on them. We want the new student to focus on vocab. فعندنا بعض الكلمات. So we have some new vocabulary words نذكرها. Let's mention them يا إخوان. طيب الأولى, first word, صحية. 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 Now where's my صحية. First word, healthy. صحية. 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 وصحية من الدين. And being healthy or trying to be healthy is from religion. أحيانا ينسى المسلم ذلك. And sometimes the Muslims, we forget that. هذا من ديننا. That's from our religion. طيب ومنها مفاتيح. مفاتيح. Next word, مفاتيح. مفاتيح جمع مفتاح. مفتاح. The word مفاتيح is the plural of مفتاح. The word مفاتيح is the plural of مفتاح. مفاتيح, the plural of مفتاح. طيب مفتاح, a key. Keys. مفتاح It can also be something, a tool to open something, which is the technical meaning of a key. That which opens, a tool used to open something. A tool used to open something. وكذلك توقيع. We'll do one more ثم نبدأ القراءة. Then we'll begin the reading إن شاء الله. توقيع. توقيع. نكبرها. Let's make this bigger يا إخوان. توقيع is going to be a subscription or can also be signature. توقيع. Going to write a signature can also be a subscription. توقيع from the verb وقع يوقع, to sign, to handwrite, to subscribe. توقيع is from the verb وقع يوقع, to sign, to handwrite your name. Can also be to subscribe. وقع يوقع. وقع يوقع, to sign, or he signed. Can also mean to subscribe, or he subscribed. طيب. I will give you one more يا إخوان. أطل. 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 يطل. أطل. يطل. أطل can be to become a parent, to be a parent. Can also be to command. It can also be to tower over. أطل يطل, to look over. To look over. To oversee. أطل يطل, to command. To tower over. طيب. فكل كلمة جديدة تكتب 25 مرة. 25 مرة. Every new word, we write our words 25 times each. طيب. نبدأ إن شاء الله القراءة. Let's begin the reading يا إخوان. طيب, who do we have today? Sheikh Zahid. طيب, you'll be. السلام عليكم. اي نعم. طيب, you'll be the. I'll be the صاحب المكتب and you'll be Abdullah. طيب. الحوار is a dialogue, conversation. The word الحوار, the word الحوار is going to be a dialogue. You can say conversation. لا بأس. الحوار. الحوار. The dialogue, conversation. الحوار. طيب. So you be Abdullah inshallah ta'ala and I'll be the صاحب المكتب. طيب. هذه هي الشقة. تفضلا بالدخول. So we have Abdullah and Uthman. Right. So you read Abdullah and also you'll be Uthman and I'll be the صاحب المكتب. No. Good. 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 واسعا. أحسنت. واسعا. So the Sahib, he says, we didn't translate here. He says, هذه هي الشقة. تفضلا بالدخول. He says, this, it is the apartment. تفضلا. You both proceed. You both go forward with entering. And then Uthman, Abdullah replies, he says, verily it, our brother Zahid recited this, verily it is suitable and it is healthy. It is good for one's health because its windows are wide. Its windows are wide and the light of the sun enters it. You can get your vitamin D there. And it looks over, it towers over a wide courtyard or a wide space. It can be a domain, it can also be like a park or courtyard. طيب, you also be Uthman. تفضل يا زاهد. Good. 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 بديعة. بديعة. So Uthman says, yes, verily it is a good apartment and its doors are beautiful and its rooms are wide and spacious. كما ترى, as you see, and the colors are beautiful, are wonderful, or its colors rather are wonderful. طيب. Abdullah, تفضل. أحسنت. So Abdullah is asking, when can I receive it? When can I have it? When can I receive it? قال صاحب المكتب, the the owner of the apartment, the landlord, he says, إذا ناسبك, طيب, إذا ناسبتكما هذه الشقة نذهب إلى المكتب لتوقيع عقد الإيجار ثم تتسلمان المفاتيح. So the owner, or the landlord rather, he says, if the apartment is suitable, or if this apartment is suitable for both of you, if it's appropriate for both of you, nadhabu, then let's go to the office in order to sign the contract of rent, the renter's agreement. ثم تتسلمان المفاتيح, then you both will receive the keys. تفضل. Good. Good. You have one more sentence. تفضل. Good. أدواتي أدواتي. Good. أحسنت أحسنت. So now Abdullah says, so let's go with you. So let us go with you, or so we shall go with you rather. Now, in order for us to finish the process of the contract, because I desire to buy some furniture and utensils or appliances of the kitchen that are necessities. I intend to buy some furniture. Now the tricky part here, this doruriya, it appears it's the sifa of both. It can go back to the appliances, and it can also go back to furniture. It appears it goes back to both. I want to buy some furniture that I'm in need of, some furniture that he needs. وأدوات المطبخ الضرورية, and some appliances or utensils of the kitchen that I need. It can also just go with the last part. As you read it again, it looks like it goes back to the appliances, not the furniture. But it could go back to both because of the wow, and they both are in the plural. No. طيب. والله أعلم. قال أستاذ. طيب صاحب المكتب, he says, لدينا محل لبيع الأثاث المنزلي وبجواره محلات لأدوات المنزلية. So he says to Abdullah and to Uthman, we have a place, could be an office, we have a place for buying furniture, furniture of the house, home furniture. وبجواره, and next to it are places where you can buy home appliances. No. Fellow Uthman. Good. Good. العقدي إجراءات العقد. Good. Good. MashaAllah. غدا. So he says now, where's my highlighter? Yeah, come on. I'm trying to get back to my highlighter. Huh? ارفع قليلا. Raise your voice slightly. No. Say it again. I just can't hear you. You sound like you just got real muffled. You were fine for a moment, and then you got low. Hey, no, that's a lot better. Okay, good. Say it again now. I might be saying something wrong here. You were. Oh, okay. My thing is cut off. Okay. It's cut off. You say it again? I see it. Yeah, I see it. Okay. طيب. So Uthman says, لن نستطيع. He says, we are not, or we do not have the ability today. عمل كل هذه الأشياء, to do all of these things. So let us complete the process of the contract, and we shall buy the furniture tomorrow. We shall buy the furniture tomorrow. طيب. صاحب المكتب, the owner or the landlord, he says, هذا هو العقد يحتاج إلى توقيعك. He says, this is the contract. It's in need of your signature. Meaning, all you have to do is sign it. تفضل. MashaAllah. So Abdullah says, Hasanan, great or good. Give me or give the keys. Sahibul Maktab, the owner of the landlord, he says, Tafaddal, go ahead, proceed. Khudha, take them. Abdullah says, Shukran, we understand. Shukran, alhamdulillah, he says, you are, gratitude is shown to you. You are thanked. I thank you. And may Allah bless you. The landlord says, Ma'as salama. With you is peace, or with peace. فائدة يا إخوان تتعلق بالسنة. a benefit here connected to the sunnah of the Prophet alayhi salam. We'll start here inshallah. مع السلامة مع السلامة مع السلامة مع السلامة. هذا جائز. This is allowed to say to someone. This is allowed to say to someone with peace. Meaning, may peace be with you. Meaning, may peace be with you. في اللغة, in the language, هذا يشمل معنى السلام أو بداية السلام. In the language, this includes the beginning of the meaning of السلام عليكم. لكن لا يقال في محل التسليم في محل السلام. But it should not be said, this phrase, it should not be said in place of the salams. فبعض المسلمين اليوم من الثقافة أو من عاداتهم يبدلون السلام بهذا التعبير وهذا خطأ. Nowadays you find many of the Muslims, unfortunately, they substitute this phrase Assalamu alaikum and they replace it with Ma'as-salama, and that should not be done. Something can be allowed and not be a sunnah. Something can be allowed وَالْأَفْضَلُ تَرْكُهُ. Something can be allowed, but it's better not to say it. Something can be allowed, but it's better not to say. مثالا, an example of that, في يوم الجمعة, on the day of Jumu'ah, نسمع كثيرا من المسلمين اليوم, you find many Muslims of today, they say, جمعة مبارك. جمعة مبارك. You find many Muslims of today use this phrase. جمعة مبارك. وجمعة مباركة. The person says, Jumu'ah al-Mubarak, Jumu'atul Mubarakah. Meaning, may your Jumu'ah be blessed. هذا جائز. هذا جائز. Jumu'atul Mubarakah. May your Jumu'ah be blessed. May your Jumu'ah be blessed. هذا جائز. This is allowed to say. This is allowed to say. المسلم يرى مسلما آخر يسلم عليه السلام عليكم ورحمة الله ثم يقول جمعة مباركة. هذا دعاء. طيب, a Muslim sees another Muslim on Jumu'ah and he says السلام عليكم يا أخي. He says wa alaikum السلام جمعة مباركة. May you have a blessed Jumu'ah. May you have a blessed Jumu'ah. This is a dua, supplication. It's allowed. It's allowed. But it's better not to say it. But it's better not to say it. لماذا? Why do we say that? لأن السلف رحمهم الله تعالى وإمة منهم ما كانوا يقولون مثل هذا التعبير. مثل هذا التعبير. Why do we say it's better not to say it? Because our Salaf, the companions, and the Tabi'un, and the Itba' Tabi'in, and then the generation that came after them, and the Imams of them, they did not used to say the likes of this phrase. They didn't say this religiously. May you have a blessed Jumu'ah. They didn't say that. Another example of something that's allowed مثلا رمضان مبارك. رمضان رمضان مبارك. مبارك. Another example is the phrase نسمع كثيرا اليوم, that we hear a lot nowadays. رمضان مبارك. رمضان مبارك. May your Ramadan be blessed. هذا جائز. That's allowed to say to someone. رمضان مبارك. May your Ramadan be blessed. لكن تركه أولى. But not saying the likes of this dua is better. Why? كما سبق. كما سبق. Why? Just as we just mentioned. The Imams of the past, the earlier Muslims, in the time of the Messenger, alayhi salatu wassalam, in the time of the Tabi'een and the Atba'u Tabi'een, they did not used to say the likes of this phrase. So something can be allowed, but it's better not to say. So ma'a salama is allowed, but it should not be in the place of salamu alaykum. A Muslim meets a Muslim and he says, ma'a salama. No. He should say, assalamu alaykum. هذا سنة وهذا مستحب. This is the sunnah and this was recommended. Wallahu ta'ala a'ala wa a'lam. And Allah the Most High knows best. عندكم شيء على هذا? Anyone has anything to mention there يا إخوان? طيب. Let's continue إن شاء الله. طيب نبدأ ونتكلم عن الجمل. So now we're going to go back and take some benefits إن شاء الله تعالى. طيب صاحب المكتب, the landlord, he says, we're going to write صاحب المكتب. Let's say the owner of the apartment, or he can also be the landlord. صاحب المكتب. Well, technically, صاحب المكتب is going to be the person who works in the office, if you want to be technical. صاحب الشقة is going to be the landlord. So we write both. صاحب الشقة, we're going to write the landlord. And they can be the same person, but it's not a condition. صاحب الشقة, we're going to write landlord. Or owner of the apartment. صاحب الشقة or الشقة. And the صاحب المكتب is actually the person of the office, maybe the renter's office. He can be the owner or he can be the worker. Usually he's the one in charge. صاحب الشقة. So our first phrase, صاحب الشقة, the landlord of the apartment. Next phrase, صاحب المكتب. صاحب المكتب. He's going to be from the office, the renter's office, the one who either he works there or he's the one in charge. Usually he's the one in charge, but he could be a worker. صاحب المكتب. Office manager, you could say. بس. And it can also be the same person. لا ليس مشكلة. No problem there. طيب, he says هذه هي الشقة. This is the apartment. تفضلا بالدخول. طيب, هذه اسم الإشارة للمؤنث. هذه. We're gonna write اسم الإشارة. where's my ألف؟ الإشارة للمؤنث. Our first benefit. The هذه, we're gonna write, is the اسم الإشارة, is the demonstrative pronoun. اسم الإشارة للمؤنث. We're gonna write the demonstrative pronoun for the feminine. هذا القول الأول. This is the first opinion. فذكرنا قبل الاختلاف بين أهل العلم في النحو. And we mentioned some time ago the different opinion from the people of knowledge of grammar in this regard. وبعض العلماء في النحو, some of the nuha, the scholars of grammar, they say, as we mentioned here, هذه كلمة واحدة. They say هذه is one word. And that one word is اسم الإشارة, demonstrative pronoun. القول الثاني أصح. The second opinion is more strong, is stronger. That is actually two words in one. And this is the strongest opinion that is held by most of the scholars of An-Nuha, grammar. Right? So the scholars of grammar, we're going to give two terms. We're going to say An-Nahwiyun, You can also say An-Nuha. النحاة. والنحاة. همزة طيب. The scholars of grammar. You can also say علماء النحو. Give it three. علماء النحو. You can also say three words. Those who specialize in grammar. Now remember يا إخوان, علماء اللغة مختلفون من علماء النحو. Now pay attention here. The scholars of the Arabic language are different than the scholars of grammar. The scholars of grammar are more, they specialize in grammar. The scholars of Arabic, they may be scholars of the entire Arabic language. But grammar is one science. You may have a scholar of hadith and a scholar of jarh wa ta'dil, criticism and praise. This sheikh is a scholar of hadith in general, but this other sheikh is a scholar of criticizing and praising the men of the chains of hadith. Right? No. Imam Ahmad, Imam Dawr Qutni, At-Tirmidhi, they were imams of hadith and they were also imams of jarh wa ta'dil, criticism and praise. This is a science في الحديث وهذا مهم, and that's important يا اخوان, خاصة في زماننا هذا, especially nowadays. Every time someone talks about someone, they say jarh wa ta'dil, jarh wa ta'dil. No, ya akhi, that's in hadith. That's not. What do you think about this person? Oh, he's a good imam. That was jarh wa ta'dil. No, that's mentioning what you know of him. Jarh wa ta'dil is a science of al-hadith. You say, don't go to that masjid. Oh, that's jarh wa ta'dil. No, where's your hadith? Where's your chain? Where's the min? That's jarh wa ta'dil. We take sciences outside of their science. Many times, ya ikhwan. Many times. Wallahu a'lam. And Allah knows best. And Allah knows best. May Allah help us all, ya ikhwan. طيب. So the second opinion, القول الثاني, second opinion, is that in reality there are two words in one. The first word is the ha. You have ha vihi. The first word is the ha. The second word is the vihi. You have ha vihi. First word ha is really ha. And the second word is vihi. And the ha is harfu tanbih. The ha is harfu tanbih. So the ha is one word and the he is another word. So the ha is a particle of bringing your attention to someone. Ha, you knock on someone's door and you say ha ana. Ha, that ha, you're trying to get their attention. Ha, it's me. Here I am. You're in the store and you say, hey, Naeem. And you say ha ana. Ha, that ha, I'm just trying to get your attention. Ha, right, I'm right here. Ha, here, not here, but it's close to like a here. I'm right here, but you're just trying to get their attention. So you're gonna write a particle of notice, attention. The first word is ha. Someone's calling you, you say ha ana. You're looking for something, and they say aina hu, where is it? And you say ha huwa, ha right there, ha there. You're not really saying there, you're just trying to get their attention. Ha huwa, it's there, ha, like that. If you say, for example, ha ana is like, here I go, here I am. If you say ha ana, You knock on the door, for example, someone is looking for you. You say, "Ha, Anna, ha, Anna, I'm here. Here I go. Here I am." The ha, you're just trying to get their attention. Ha is like a word of notification, notice. Ha, no. You're in a class and someone says something. The teacher says, "Man qala hada?" Who said that? And then a person says, "Ha ana, ha ana. Here I am. Ha, me, I." Like he's trying to get his attention. I'm the one. Ha, ha. Here I am. No. Someone answers a question. This student answers. This student answers. And the sister in the back, she answers with the correct answer. You say, "Ha huwa." There is the right answer. Ha ha. You're bringing attention to that. Ha huwa. No. So al khalasa, the recap. Some scholars say hadihi is one word. That's one opinion. The strongest opinion is no, they are two words. So some say hadihi is one word. Kalimatun wahidatun. Some say that. Hadihi is one word. But there's another stronger point of view. And that is, it's one word. And the strongest opinion is that it's actually two words. Ha is one word. Ha. And the he is the demonstrative pronoun. Second opinion, kalimatan. Second opinion is actually two words. This appears to be the strongest because it actually is two words. طيب هذه للمؤنث and هذه is going to be for the feminine. For the feminine. هذه للمؤنث. It's for the feminine. Let's keep the term. مؤنث. Feminine. الاسم للإشارة للمذكر هذا. The masculine demonstrative pronoun is هذا. نفس المعنى لكن لجنس آخر. Same meaning but just for another gender. هذا. هذا is for the مذكر. I'm going to write للمذكر for the masculine. هذا للمذكر. So we have هذه and هذا. Same meaning. The meaning doesn't change. It's just the one that you're referring to changes. وهذا هذه. هذا is for the masculine. هذا هذه نفس الشرح لما سبق. Same breakdown of what we just mentioned. Some scholars say هذا as one word. The strongest opinion is that it's two words. Same thing. The ha, we're going to write harf tanbih, and the that is ism ishara. So you have that and the, that and the, and the that is the harf. طيب. The ha is going to be harf at-tanbih, and the that is the ism ishara. No. Okay. So the ha, we're going to write harf tanbih, same ha. Particle of emphasis, or not emphasis, particle of notice, particle. And the that is the ism ishara. That for the masculine, the he for the feminine. So the that, we're going to write ismu al-ishara. So it's actually two words. That's why those scholars who go a little bit more detail, their position is more precise. It is actually two words. So the that is the ismu al-ishara. فمثلا, if I say to you نفس المعنى, same meaning. If I say to you مثلا هذا المسجد, if I say to you هذا المسجد, this mosque, this mosque. هذا المسجد should be a dream. Now we're saying this mosque. Yeah. Now we say ذا المسجد. I want you guys to practice with both. هذا, and then take the ha away. ذا المسجد, same meaning. ذا المسجد, same meaning. ذا المسجد. We said the same thing. This mosque. Oh, يا أخي. ذا المسجد and هذا المسجد, same meaning. You just use the particle of notice in the first. It's like you're saying this masjid right here. It's like you're pointing to it in your words. هذا, you're pointing to it. This one, with your voice. And the second one, you're saying this one, but you're not really pointing to it. This one, but you're not pointing to it, vocabulary wise or and grammar. It's like you pointed your finger with the ha. And the second one, you didn't point your finger. You're not pointing, but that's just an expression. For example, No. For the feminine, same thing. You say هذه الأم مسلمة. You say هذه الأم مسلمة. هذه الأم مسلمة. This mother. هذه الأم مسلمة. This mother is a Muslim or Muslima, one who has submitted to Allah. Muslima, a female Muslim. She is one who has submitted to Allah. هذه. Or you can say ذه الأم مسلمة. Take the ha away. نحذف الها. Let's take the ha away. You say ذه الأم مسلمة. Same sentence. This mother is a Muslimah. One you use the particle of notice and one you didn't. That's all. هذه and ذه. طيب. طيب last benefit يا إخوان. تفضل. تفضل. تفضل means to proceed. It can also mean to prefer. تفضل. And the present tense يتفضل. تفضل يتفضل. To proceed. To go forward. تفضل. تفضل. You're saying go. Proceed. Since he's talking to two of them, he says tafaddala. The amr, the command form, you want to command someone to proceed. You're talking to a mudhakkar, to a male, you're going to say tafaddal. 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 A anta, meaning you. A anta, meaning you go ahead. You're talking to someone, masculine. Anta. It's like you said, you proceed. The pronoun is in the verb. You're commanding someone, proceed. Meaning, you proceed. The anta is inside of the verb. You're talking to a female. للمؤنث, you say تفضلي. Same meaning. تفضلي. A, anti. You're talking to a female, same meaning, just a different gender. تفضلي, تفضلي, meaning you, feminine. Meaning you proceed, masculine. Proceed, meaning you, feminine. Proceed. You're talking to a female. تفضل, تفضلي. It's like you said, تفضلي أنتِ. You proceed. تفضل. نعم. طيب. Get off me يا أخي. طيب. For example, if we say, طيب, the word A. A here, it's a new word, mashallah. This word لها معنى, has a meaning. It's called لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. حرف تفسير. كلمة التفسير. عفوا. If you say A, this word, her name is حرف تفسير أو اسم تفسير. A is a particle, حرف تفسير. نعم. حرف تفسير. التفسير. Right. It's a particle of explanation. What's going to come next is the meaning of something. So the Arabs call this حرف التفسير. The particle of clarification, explanation. حرف التفسير. You're reading in the book, and then the Sheikh says A. He's letting you know there's a particle of explanation. What's going to come after it is going to explain what comes before it. يشرح ما قبله. It explains what comes before it. يشرح ما قبله. It's going to break down, explain what comes next. Now it's going to explain what came before it. يشرح ما قبله. It's going to clarify, it's going to make clear what came before it. It explains what came before it. يشرح ما قبله. So you're in class, you ask a question, and the teacher says A, meaning. A technically means meaning. So whatever comes next is going to be the explanation of what came before it. A, كذا وكذا. So it's a harmful tafsir. No. So you're commanding two men or women. You're going to say تفضلا. So two men. تفضلا is two of them. So that's why he said تفضلا. This alif is called the alif ithnain, the alif of two people. The alif of two people. So he's telling both of them, you too proceed. Two of you. تفضل. You're talking to two men. اجلس. Sit down, both of you. اذهبا. You both go. كلا. You both eat. طيب. For homework, I want you to write out the passage with the vowels, and we'll continue inshallah. I want you to write it 3 times with all the vowels, and we'll continue inshallah ta'ala breaking it down. We're still on sentence number 1. It's a lot of benefit in the readings, mashallah ya ikhwan. So we'll stop there inshallah ta'ala. نكتفي بهذا. وعليكم السلام يا شيخ. Now we'll stop there inshallah. تفضل شيخ. Hey now. So hey, accent. The word hiwar, new word. It could be a dialogue or conversation. أريدكم كتابة هذه الحوار أو هذا الحوار 3 مرات. I want you to write this dialogue 3 times with the vowels. And then practice while you're writing it, recite it while you're writing it, and then we'll continue the breakdown of it inshallah ta'ala in the next class. وجزاكم الله خيرا وسبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.